Describe it other than just telling you guys that just watch it with me and hold my hand, because this is honestly kind of terrifying.
Where I'm educating my husband Aaron on popular book talk books, and today we're covering Morning Glory Milking Farm.
The picture is of a woman and a minotaur. For those that are innocent and pure-hearted, book talk is generally populated by women, apparently. Yes. And there's a lot of books that are about very deprived women that want to read smut. Yes.
By C.M. Nescosta.
And this woman is describing it to her husband.
Violet is mid-20s. She's very educated, a year post-grad, and she's very in debt and very in need of money.
Do you think the author identifies with this?
Lives in a large, expensive...
Turn it up. I've tried, man. I've tried. It's fucking max volume.
He's having a really hard time finding a job in her nonprofit field. He's very excited.
Nonprofit field and in debt and highly educated.
When she finds a job that has great pay, like unheard of pay, great benefits, no experience is needed, as a milking technician at Morning Glory Farm. Yeah.
Milking technician! What are my ears listening to?
There's this like general undertone of judgment of sex work. She's very concerned about her new role.
Wait.
Can I tell you what it is?
Yes.
She milks the minotaurs.
I'm assuming it's not milk, it's something else.
The minotaurs?
Hear me out. So the minotaurs have a lot of extra liquid, and the pharmaceutical company has found out that it helps with erection enhancing pills. So they are compensated for said liquid, and these technicians milk them.
Do they have udders?
No.
Penises.
Yeah, they're milking their liquid.
Dude, you are corrupting your husband to your filthy book talk.
Okay.
They're happy liquid. It's very medical. It's very clinical.
Okay.
They wear scrubs. They have gloves, and they use essentially this machine to suction at the end. So they start off with a hand. They're in a room. They have an appointment. Violet.
Like the Minotaur show.
Yet people make fun of hentai plots and say it's gross and that men are gross when women pretty much do the same thing but somehow even worse. Can I just like point out the hypocrisy of like some girls that like say, oh my god, women are just so fucking like they're so innocent and like lovely and no one ever does anything wrong and all men do is just goon and jerk it. It's like, this is gooning!
Up at a certain time.
Yes. And so Violet can see her clients from the waist up, and then they go up a small staircase and get on basically like massage table with a hole in it.
Oh, it's a oh man. Yep.
Of course.
And she performs
with her hand
the job. There are 3 types of minotaurs that come to this farm. There are the clock watchers, which are the minotaurs who come in and are in a hurry because they're on their lunch break, like no dilly-dallying. They're the earnest.
Oh my god. There's like subplot to this. Yeah, they just have the bros that are just business bros, the minotaurs.
Basically like machismo finance bros of the minotaurs that really look at how much output they have.
Do they get paid for
output?
this?
Yes, they get compensated.
Do they even need currency?
Yeah. Yeah, they have families, they have mortgages. Finally, they're the good little cows who are there for like the fetish and the kink. And that's who the technicians don't usually want to run into.
I have no words for this. I'm not gonna
Violet's
lie.
milking away. She's getting used to her job, and this Minotaur kind of becomes a regular. He's requesting her.
How often are they going in?
He's
He's
going in once a week.
requesting her.
Is she milking in a
Like
day?
7.
7 a day?
7 a day.
How long do they usually? How long do each?
It's like
Minotaur take?
15 minutes on the clock, and she uses the machine. Obviously, the nether region is humongous, and like
Yeah.
very close to a human anatomy, just large. Violet seems really obsessed with foreskin.
Of course
just,
it is. It's
playing with
huge,
the
yeah.
foreskin and like
What?
the nether region is humongous and like
Yeah.
very close to a human anatomy, just large. Violet seems really obsessed with foreskin, just like playing
I beg your pardon?
with the foreskin and like being uncircumcised. And I think there's a whole separate conversation. She stops at a beginning of the book and gets challah, so I think there might be like a Jewish circumcision intersection
What?
conversation. I don't know. They get to
Excuse
know each other
me?
more and more. Their relationship is kind of unorthodox. They're talking through the table and through their appointments. She finds out his name is Rourke, and he is a coffee connoisseur. He talks about coffee
So he doesn't have a real job either. That's crazy.
a lot. He likes this coffee shop nearby. And that's how they go on like their first meet.
I like how kind of like the whole subtext of this entire thing is that this is only happening because they can't afford to like have real jobs. Like they don't have the money like to live or something. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. That's the subtext of this entire thing. Like if the woman had enough money coming out of her post grad, this wouldn't be a situation.
Cute
Very
date.
educated in debt, yes.
Minotaurs do.
Drink coffee.
Get jacked off.
I think it's like free money, so they might as well. And this
Instead of donating blood, they're donating their fluids. Yeah.
Cambric Creek is really expensive, and so
Of course it is. Of course it's expensive.
to afford this adorable community,
They have to get jerked off by
they have to have
a human woman.
some form of financial supplement. They have 24 ounces of liquid per session. Do you know how much 24 ounces is? That's an insane amount.
Ew!
Yeah, I mean,
It's
that's
like a
lot.
Stanley Cup. That's not a little. Fill up this like 1950s style like milk carton.
Someone actually took time out of their day to like write this out and describe this. Yeah, of course she would mention a Stanley Cup. I mean, she's a white woman. What do you expect? Dude, this is crazy.
Oh, Christ.
So they get to know each
I
other
hate
more.
this.
There's definitely some pining, and Rourke is basically this like a sugar daddy minotaur who buys her coffee, buys
What job does he have? Maybe I'm getting hyper fixated on this whole like how much money he makes, but like this makes no sense.
her dinner, like expensive jewelry.
He's
all
just
the
a
stuff she
coomer,
couldn't
I
afford.
guess.
She couldn't even afford brand name orange juice. She's like really stuck on the idea that she just had to have generic brand orange juice. So she's like,
Oh my god. Yes. This is actually women are the perfect materialism target. Women are the best consumers. Oh my god. Like in my entire life I've never been like, oh my god, I had to eat like, I don't know, drink like cheaper milk or something as opposed to like the brand milk. Like in what universe who gives a fuck about that?
living large now. They seem really into each other. The sex is wild.
Oh, they do have sex.
They do have sex.
On like the milking floor?
What?
No, he actually has a home. It's back at his home. Everything is made for like a humongous person.
For a cow.
For a cow.
A
For a
bull.
cow.
He calls himself
Okay.
a bull.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Other than huge dong and hooves. The sex is actually pretty normal, and it ends pretty wholesomely. They fall in love. Violet falls in love with the community groups there and finds a job in her field, but still works 2 days a week at the farm since she's...
Of course she does.
Fallen in love with that work so much.
So is she getting absolutely drenched?
Drenched?
Yes. When they have sex?
Inside, there are towels. You need water.
These last like 10 minutes or something have been agonizing for me. What about you guys?
Waterproof sheets. We need waterproof blankets on deck.
So, just from my understanding,
Ew.
a recent grad who can't find a job, very common problem, I understand it, takes a job jerking off minotaurs at a industrial pharmaceutical company, and then falls in love with one of the minotaurs, and then has sex with him, and then loves her work so much she continues doing it.
A+. Proud teacher.
So, are women okay? How does he even allow her to continue? Probably because it's kind of funny. It's a little bit funny. Like, in a sad kind of funny way, it's funny. Yeah, so, chat, do you guys want a book talk girly? Or are you okay? I hope you stub your wrinkly toe after this torture. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go wash my ears with bleach. Don't do that. A lot of book club. I don't read this garbage. I don't know. People are fucking insane. Like I have pale white skin, but I do not engage in this behavior. I do not read this garbage. I'm okay. I watch anime and I read manga sometimes. Don't get defensive. I'm not, dude. I'm not getting defensive. I think this is gross. I think this is weird. I couldn't get immersed in this because it's like I'm pointing out the plot holes too. I can't help but think to myself like, oh, he's a sugar daddy, and like he goes on the milking floor and then he porks her and you know, like I just can't get into this. This is so gross. There was a plot? Well, apparently. I don't know. I was kind of paying attention more to the plot than the whole describing there's something wrong with women. There's something wrong with women. Is this a bestseller? Do this exactly the interview, but you interview with Bao. She probably knows about, like, some of these books. Maybe not this one, because it's about minotaurs and not werewolves. Yeah, I don't know. That would be pretty funny. If they pork how he sell his milk. Oh, because he's just that, like, he's just that virile, you know? I know about this book. Oh my god. Virile? It's a New York Times bestseller? Shut up. It is not. What is it called again?
I'm educating my husband Aaron on
Morning Glory. Okay, Morning Glory book. Okay, that didn't come up. Milking Farm Edition.
Morning Glory.
Okay, shut up. Morning Glory Milking Farm. Okay. What does it say? USA Today best-selling human monster romance novel. Oh my god, I'm losing faith in humanity. A monster bait romance. 57,000 ratings on Goodreads. It has an average rating of 4. I can't, dude. Dude, we are fried. We are losing the plot, and they have so many books just like this, apparently. Oh my god. Sweet and steamy monster romance. Ugh. Oh my god, God help me. This is atrocious. Chat, this is abhorrent. Did you see that protagonist still works a couple of days a week at the milking farm after she shacks up with the Minotaur? Yes, because she's really into the sex work, chat. That was the whole reason. I should have deleted TikTok. Unfortunately, TikTok has figured out that I'm a woman and it recommends me the most abhorrent shit sometimes, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. There was another one that was like werewolf oriented. Yeah. Minotaur Milkies! Monster milking psyop. This is all because women want to be in the workplace. Imagine if Disney redid Beauty and the Beast as that with the script. That would be really gross. I would not want to watch the movie for that. Have you seen the dinosaur smut taken by the T-Rex? What the fuck? Oh my god. I know I shouldn't be clicking on links, but what the fuck is this? I'm not gonna watch this, but just know that it's not rage bait. This is not rage bait. Stop saying this is rage bait. They read books and criticize them for a living. Look, this isn't rage bait. Look, they do this for a lot of books. Look at it. They've been doing this for 5 years. They read book talk books for a living. Don't tell me that thing is multiple corporate characters on their body and crying about capitalism. Is that a Labubu? No, don't tell me that's a Labubu. I'm sure this lady is picking apart and analyzing this book with honesty and integrity. Toxic masculinity because of this. This is so strong. I can't help but laugh, dude. Looks like the Vatican symbol? I don't know. I can't tell, but I mean, it's not important. Let's just say I don't ever want to hear this kind of stuff ever again in my ear holes. PlayStation capitalism sucks? I'm sure it does, but I think that you don't have to write a book about a woman getting porked by a minotaur with a massive cock and jizzing everywhere to like critique it. I think there's smarter ways to critique late stage capitalism because this is honestly just so fucking far gone.